welcome back to my channel, Turnips and Tangerines, and today we are going to be making smashed Brussels sprouts in our air fryer. It may sound fancy, it may sound complicated, but it really isn't. What I did was I cleaned up some fresh broccoli, which means I took off the outer edges and then I just cut off the very bottom part just a little bit, just to get to the, take the dead ends off of it. And then I boiled them in boiling salted water for roughly, 5 to 6 minutes. You don't want to overboil them at all. And then what you do is you take a glass or something that you can push down on that isn't going to, break apart and cut your hands or anything like that. And then you let me see here, take that off right there, and then you just kind of smash down here until the Brussels sprout smashes like that. Real easy. And I'm just going to set that aside, and I got some in my little pan here, and we're just going to finish up the rest of these. And they're kind of cute, really. I mean, and you smash them up just a little bit. You don't want to go making, mashed potatoes or mashed Brussels sprouts out of them either. Just lightly push down on them just to give them a little smashed look like that. And you can, take off the extra leaves that are kind of falling apart there. And, there, just give them a little smash down. Just like that. There. Whew. Well, see, now that one, that's okay. That's all right. And then just set that aside here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drizzle. I have about 6 in this little pan here right now. And these I will put in my air fryer first, because you kind of want to keep them in a single layer in your air fryer. And so what I'm going to do is just drizzle them a little bit with this grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil, vegetable oil, whatever you care to use. And then I'm going to gently move them around a little bit, kind of scoot them down in the oil. These are very delicate, so they can't be, flip-flopped and tossed around. You gotta kind of be gentle with these. These especially, these don't seem too bad, but I let them cool a little bit. These I kind of smashed down when they were real hot, steaming hot, and they were a little bit more, they're a little bit more delicate to be, handled. These I let cool a little tiny bit, and then I smashed them, and they seem to be holding up a little better. But, I mean, whatever here. I mean, they're Brussels sprouts, come on, And then we are going to, if I can open this, whoop, wrong side. Then we are going to just sprinkle these with a little tiny bit of garlic powder. Not salt, garlic powder. Just give them a little drizzle there. And then we are going to move over our air fryer. And I did preheat my air fryer at 350 degrees for approximately 5 minutes. So I always preheat my air fryer. Some people don't. I like to for some reason. I just do. Kind of like preheating your oven, And then I'm just going to lay them in here ever so gently. And I might be able to get them all in here. This is there's a lot more room in here than I thought. So what I'm going to do is just layer them around. And let me see, how many can I get back in here yet? Ooh, probably, I think I'm going to try them all once. I'll put these in here now and do another 6. And like I said, a little bit more grapeseed oil. And just to get them nice and toasty. Yeah, move you aside there, out of the way. Oh. A little bit more garlic powder. You can use onion powder. You can use salt, pepper. Since I boiled them in salted water, I'm not going to use any more salt right now. Whatever seasoning you like. I mean, that's up to you. And then I'm going to lay this tiny one in there, that one. I think these worked out a lot better than when I let them cool. So that's a little bit of a tip. You may want to try it. And it looks like we're going to get all 12 of them in here really well, because I did have a couple real little ones here. And this is what they look like, kind of, you know, get some air space in between them. And that's what they look like in the air fryer. And I'm going to put them in my air fryer at 350 degrees, and I'm going to let them air fry for about 12 minutes. And then when I take them out of the air fryer, I'm going to re-season them. If I think they should, I probably will add a little bit of pepper on them then. And then we are going to top them with a little bit of fresh grated Parmesan Reggiano cheese. So let's get these in the air fryer and see how they are.